If you are a SaaS developer and if you are an indie hacker, then this is the right video for which you have landed. I have created a comprehensive guide on the best email sender in the market, be it transactional email or marketing email, and I have compared to most of my favorite email senders, and I will tell you why they are my favorite email senders. And before going to the video, I will just explain the difference between transactional emails and marketing emails. Transactional emails are those emails whenever some user signs up into your website or application, you send them a welcome email or maybe verify email, or maybe some user have clicked forget email. So transactional emails are those emails which land into their updates tab, or which lands into their primary inbox. And marketing emails are those which actually lands into their promotion tab. So whenever you are sending emails in bulk, you use marketing emails, and whenever you are using one-to-one emails, you use transactional emails. And it is very important to choose the right email provider for your right use cases. You cannot mix both of them. So even if you think of using transactional email for marketing emails, then it will flag your custom domain. So whenever you send a transactional email, it will land into spam. So that's why it is very important to segregate these type of emails. And when it comes to transactional and marketing emails, you have to choose something which actually saves your time, which saves your budget, and at the same time which has good deliverability also. And that's why I've created a comprehensive guide for you guys, where I've compared two of my favorite email centers. So let's get into that. So the first one is Resend. So you can see this is the tab where Resend has different promotional and marketing emails pricing model. So you can see for the transactional emails, there are like 3000 emails per month available, and on a day you can send only 100 emails per day, and you don't get a dedicated IP. You get only one domain and one data retention and ticket support. But with $20 plan, you get ticket support, 3 days data retention, 10 domains, and no daily limit, and dedicated IPs. And again, for marketing emails, the pricing type is different. So you can send unlimited email for marketing up to 1000 contact per month at free tier. And the pro marketing, you can send 5000 contacts email, and at the same time unlimited email you can send, and you can get marketing email analytics in the $40 plan, not in the $0 plan. So if you have already a subscriber base, and if you have something like the contacts, the emails you already have, you have already some customers into your account, and you know from day one you will play with scale, then I will suggest that go with Resend API. By Resend API, you can see that there are a lot of options available, and Resend has the best UI in my opinion, and it comes with best developer documentation. So this is again for those who are like expert in their field, and they know what they are doing. So this is for them. But if you are low in budget, and if you are someone who needs to think before opening their SaaS business or something like that, and you are in a dilemma, or you are just building your side project, and you are not looking for spending $20 per month or $40 per month just for emails right now in the beginning, then my favorite opinion is go for Plunk. So use plunk.com. So if you go to this URL, you just have to get registered. And again, this is not a sponsored video. Obviously, I am just doing out of what I feel I should give knowledge to my fellow listeners. So this is the Plunk, and you can see this is the open source email platform. And even if you don't use the open source alternative, and if you even if you use the Plunk's option, I will just tell the pricing. It is just 0.001 per email dollars. So you can see they have just compared all the pricing tab. For MailChimp, it is like the 0.004, again it's for 0.002, and then 0.003 per email. And again, you have to buy their subscription plan. So this is not pay per use, but Plunk is the only option available in the market which allows you to spend like pay per use model. And you can see there is no differentiation between marketing and transactional emails. Again, when you are sending emails, there is a differentiation, but when it comes to pricing, there is no differentiation. So for example, as I told you, if you are not playing with scale, then Plunk is the option. Otherwise, if you're playing with scale, then you need to reevaluate your options, because as I told you, if you send 10,000 emails, it will cost you only $10, and if you send 20,000 emails, it will cost you only $20. But when it comes to the transaction emails, you can see if you send 50 emails per month, then also it costs only $20 per month. And for marketing email, there is unlimited email sending. But in Plunk, this is not the case. You have to pay per use. So this is where it gets tricky. But again, if you're just getting started, my opinion, my personal opinion is use Plunk. And again, I'm using for my personal projects, and I've launched few of my SaaS where I'm using Plunk as my frontier email sender. And I would say that always it's the 100% deliverability which I have seen. So again, even if it is a low cost, it doesn't harm your deliverability because it uses Amazon SES behind the scene. So if you go to the Amazon SES pricing tab, and again, since Plunk is open source platform, so if you go in the scale in the future and you like the Plunk infrastructure, you can just clone it yourself and host it in your infrastructure, and you can use Amazon SES in the backend. And you can see for each email we are just charging 10 cents for 1000 emails. So if you send 10,000 emails, it will only cost you $1. So if you see the cost for this one, the Plunk and the Amazon SES, it is like it is 10 times pricier because it considers the cost of the resources as well as the inbound emails if someone sends you email. But again, Plunk doesn't allow that, so this is out of the equation. You just pay for this too when you're using Plunk. So if you go in the budget, like if you go over the budget and if you want to host, you can host it on Amazon SES. So you can see what are the charges required. So, and if you go to the pricing, if you use the pricing example, you can see how much it will cost. So if you send to 2000 to 250k emails with like some mail data of 0.0032 GB. If you use that, so it will like cost you $25.77. So again, you don't listen to incoming messages and incoming mail chunks. So that is out of the equation. You just only pay for this. And again, this gets cheaper if you use Amazon SES. So it is for the future implementation. For my personal opinion, if you want to get started, use Plunk. It is very easy to get started, and I will just show you how I use it in my projects. And this is one of the test project which I have created, and you will see this is the dashboard which will come when you are just getting started. And again, there is no limit on the free plan. You can create as many as project you want to create. So again, if you were using Resend, only one project was allowed in the free tier, otherwise you have to take subscription. So there is no limit such that, and each project gets 3000 emails free per month. So if I go to the project settings and if I go to the plan and usage, you can see right now I have used 15 transactional emails and 0 campaign emails and 1 automated emails. You can see that I have used around 16 emails right now, and it renews every month and it is free for each project. So for each project, I am allotted like 3000 emails per month with 1000 categorized into different sections. It is actually, if you are watching my YouTube videos and if you are subscribing to my links, so you must be getting emails. And for that, I'm using this project, which is my personal project. And if I go to campaign and project settings, and if I go to the plan and usage, you can see 31 transactional emails were sent this month and 80 automated emails were sent. So you can see it was all in the free tier. I didn't pay for any email right now, and you can see all the emails were delivered. Again, I cannot show you the dashboard because it contains sensitive data, so that's why I have skipped that part. And I will again show you the test project, and you can see this is how contacts will be getting saved in the contact page. So again, whoever signs up and which contact you want to save, you can save those contacts here directly. And again, for analytics, you can see the analytics, what is the bounce rate, retention rate, open rate, everything is properly tracked if you use the automated emails. Again, for project settings, you can obviously go to API keys and clone the API keys. If you want to use the SMTP, you can use SMTP. If you want to use verified domain, you can use verified domain. Like right now, this is the verified domain, I have linked it. So these are the free things you get. And again, if you want to add more members, you can add more members, but before adding member, you have to link your payment card. So again, it will then use pay per use method. Right now there is no credit card added, so I'm just on the free tier. And these are the events which you can create. So whenever someone triggers the event, we have the template setup, we have the action setup. So whenever some events are triggered, we create action, and for each event we link one template to that event, and that template is sent to that particular person. Again, you can create campaigns of whatever contacts I have, maybe 10, 20, 25, like 10,000 contacts. I can send emails also. So these are the few benefits of Plunk, and I would suggest you to use Plunk because this is my personal use case. And again, for GrabLink also, I am using Plunk. So you can see I have got like 81 email captures with this official project, and you can see that I am using Plunk. So this is the free tier we are right now. So I will just show you how it works. So if you are someone who wants to build lead lead generation, and also someone who wants to generate leads, so you can see this is the analytics which I have created. Again, no, this was not the purpose. I want to show you a different thing. So I will just show you. So if I go to the project, and if I go to the lead magnets, so you can see these are the few lead magnet forms which I have created, which are getting loaded right now, and these are the few analytics which will be loaded. And you can see this is how many visits I got. And again, you can, in the project settings, as I said you, the event name. So right now my default event name is maybe July 6th. So I have set up one event. So whenever I am triggering the default event name, that event will get triggered, and the API key which will match with my Plunk's secret key. So if you're someone who wants to build lead magnet form or normal form for email capture, you can use GrabLink, and you can use Plunk to actually send emails. And again, you can automate as per the event name. So whatever event name you are here. So let me create one action for you. So for example, my whenever someone triggers July 6, maybe July 10, someone triggers it. So I can create one. Again, this is the action name, and I can create one template. So whenever someone creates a July 10 trigger, I can just send the email which I have predefined in my opinion, and I can again delay it. So maybe I want to send it after day one, maybe after 10 days I want to send this email. I can send this transactional email, and not only transactional, this can be marketing email as also. So in templates you can edit it, and you can select the type marketing or transactional. So this is the benefit you get when you are using Plunk. So this is how it streamlines it. And again, Plunk has very basic UI. It is very developer friendly, and it is very user friendly also. But Resend is next level. But Resend comes with a cost, as you know. And Plunk is something which is budget friendly for you guys. And I would suggest that use this, and use GrabLink if you want to create email. So if you are someone who are just using my email address, like my forms, you must be sending your name or maybe your email IDs, and you are getting the repository and the video guide in the email. So this is how I have automated it. I have used Plunk in the backend, like the email sender, and again in the front end I'm using GrabLink. And this is how I've built the whole ecosystem of lead generation. And again, I've edited some new updates here. So if you go to the edit email, I have also used AI editor. So if I want to change any option, like if I want to change any UI item or something like that, I don't have to read the HTML. I can just tell the AI, and AI will maybe edit it for me. So this is how you create lead generation in 2025 for your SaaS business, and at the same time you use Plunk in the backend to send emails to your customers. And this is it, and this is what I wanted to tell. What is the best email sender right now in the market? Again, I could have used Resend, but again, as I told you, Resend comes with a cost. Plunk is very budget friendly. It has good deliverability option, and at the same time, it is very indie friendly. And that's what I wanted you to know, and that's how I am using it for my own use case. So I will see you in the next video with another tips and tricks on how to build your SaaS business, and see you in the next video, guys. Bye.